Good morning, everyone. Our topic for today is trigonometric substitution. So our example here is an integration of 1 over x squared times the square root of x squared minus 16 dx. Then in this example, we have to use the trigonometric substitution formula, which is the integration of x square root of x squared minus a squared dx. X is equals to a secant theta, where a squared is equals to 16, then a will be 4. Then x, of course, the constant a, which is 4, x is equals to 4 secant theta. Then the derivative of x is 4 secant theta tangent theta. So proceed to the integration. The integration of 1 times dx is, ang dx po natin ay 4 secant theta tangent theta all over x squared, which is value of x squared is 4 secant theta squared. Then the square times the square root of 4 secant theta squared minus 16. Then we have to cancel the secant here, so there will be a remaining 1 secant here. The integration of tangent theta d theta all over 4 secant theta. We have to simplify here. 4 squared is 16. 16 secant squared theta minus 16. So then we have to factor out the 16 here. So the integration of tangent theta d theta all over 4 secant theta square root of 16 secant squared theta minus 1. Then as you can see, the square root of 16 is 4. Then the square root of, and then secant squared theta minus 1 is equals to tangent squared theta. Then we can multiply 4 to the another 4. Then the equation will become 16 secant theta. Then since it has a square root, then it's squared. So we have to cancel the square root and then cancel the squared here. So it will become only tangent theta. Then you can see the tangent theta here, and the numerator will be cancelled. Then the remaining function will be the integration of d theta all over 16 secant theta. Then we can move the constant here, which is 1 over 16. And the equation will be 1 over 16. The integration of, we all know that 1 over secant is equivalent to cosine theta. So the integration of cosine theta d theta. So what is the integration of cosine theta d theta? It is equals to 1 over 16 sine theta plus c. Then we have to identify the unknown. X is equals to 4 secant theta. We have to divide both sides by 4. So x over 4 is equals to secant theta. Then the reciprocal of secant theta is cosine theta. Then the cosine theta is 4 over x. We all know that cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So x will be the hypotenuse and 4 will be the adjacent. So we have to find the sine by using the Pythagorean theorem. C squared is equals to a squared plus b squared, where the c squared is the hypotenuse, which is x, and then the adjacent side is 4 squared plus b squared. Then we have to just simplify, which is 4 squared is equals to 16 plus b squared. Then the square root of x squared minus 16 is equals to square root of b squared. Then it will be cancelled. B is equals to square root of x squared minus 16. So sine theta is equals to, we all know that sine is opposite over adjacent. So the opposite here is x squared minus 16 all over the adjacent, which is opposite over hypotenuse pala, sorry. So we all know that sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite here is x squared minus 16. Then the hypotenuse is x. Then we have to substitute the value here on the final answer earlier. Then we have to substitute the value here. So the answer would be 1 over 16 times the square root of x squared minus 16 over x plus c. Or simply, the square root of x squared minus 16 all over 16x plus c.